Hey y'all, Yaritza here, and today I'm very excited to finally get my hands on the Spacious Tarot, which I backed on Kickstarter, and they're taking pre-orders now for those of you who missed the Kickstarter campaign. I'm super stoked. It just came in the mail like a couple minutes ago, and I'm ready to get straight to it. I did take the plastic wrap off of the box. Other than that, haven't touched it. There are 2 stickers that came with it for Kickstarter backers that they let us vote on. So the Hermit, and then this is from the Moon card. Super excited, probably gonna put those on my journals. And then this is the bag that the Kickstarter came with, you know, nice and simple. It's got the 4 suit images on it. Might take another look at that in a second, but really what I want to get started on is the cards themselves. Obviously through the Kickstarter stuff, I have seen some of these before, but not the whole deck, of course, so I'm super stoked, and we're just gonna get straight into it. All right, so it's a flip box. It's nice and sturdy. First edition, obviously, because it's a Kickstarter. So this is that box. The space is for you. We've got our little guidebook. So I'll set that aside and we'll take a peek at that towards the end of the video. I'm gonna take these cards out and we'll flip through them. Okay. So looks like the back is this nice, just kind of starry night. Really pretty and simple. I like it a lot. The size is pretty standard, maybe a little smaller than a standard tarot deck, which I actually like. It's a little bit, it feels a little bit closer to like a poker deck size wise. Yeah, and it's got like definitely like a matte finish to it, which I adore. So let's do it. We've got the Fool. And this is this idea, I guess, behind the name, and the deck is like leaving space, not really having figures in the deck, so that you can kind of insert yourself into it, which I really like. Got the Magician. High Priestess. It's like a moon in there. Starry night. That's great. I love that. I really like the Hierophant card. This is one of the ones I had seen already. I feel like I'm walking towards an initiation. The Lovers. I'm really glad that I got this deck today. It's the day before the winter solstice, and I'm probably gonna make this a part of my year ahead spread. Chariot, I really like that. There's that Hermit card, same as the sticker. Justice. justice for me is a lot about actions and consequences, not just like, you know, the word justice. So I really like this like ripple thing that they've got. Cause and effect, yeah. See the hanged one. Oh, that's such a beautiful new perspective. Love that. Death. These cards are so gorgeous. Can you see why I have been waiting so excitedly for this to come in? Let's see, Temperance. The Devil. Oh, I really like that Tower. So the Star. I really like that so many of these we have you as like the point of view. See the Moon. Again, this was incorporated into one of those stickers. I love the mushrooms so much. The Sun. Judgment. This is one of the cards I had also seen because of the Kickstarter, and I freaking love it. It's one of my favorite Judgment cards of all time. And then our last major, we've got the World. Great, so let's work our way through those suits. See, Ace of Pentacles. I love this. That's great. See, 2. So far, I don't think I've seen a card that I'm not in love with. So that's great. Interesting. I love that these pentacles aren't all the same, like even within the card. All of the pentacles are, well, not all different, I guess, you know, like those two are similar, but it's not just the same pentacle over and over again. Yeah, see, I love that. And I love bees. That's great. They are definitely hard workers. Awesome. All right, so this is probably going to move us into our first court cards, which I think they renamed. So, yeah, Child of Pentacles as opposed to the Page, which I like a lot. See, Explorer for Night. I wonder if they're all going to be bears. That'd be kind of cool. Guardian instead of Queen, which I love. And yeah, it looks like they probably are all going to be bears for this one. And Elder of Pentacles. I really like that renaming. I think it fits really well, and it takes away the like gender binary of the king and queen as well, because, you know, a man or a woman could be the elder or the guardian, or the child or the explorer. So I like that a lot. Sweet. All right, Ace of Swords. I like that a lot. Let's see. 2. 3. Looks like could be a little buddy there. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like the suits are reflecting the associated season as well, which is kind of cool. A little, what is that, vulture? God, I love this deck so much. I really like that. These are so lovely. 9. Oh. Pretty powerful there. All right, let's take a look at those cards. We've got Child of Swords. And Explorer. Guardian. And Elder. Beautiful. All right, what's next? Wands. I really love the use of black and white in this deck so far. 3. Oh, I like how this one's almost out. These two are smoky. These two still have some spark left in them. It's nice. 6. Oh, I like that. I like that not all these wands are like at the same pace. I really like that. They're kind of like shooting stars also. 9. 10. Got our child. Oh, look at that little cutie. Oh, look, Explorer is also adorable. Let's see, Guardian. I love that. The Elder. Beautiful. All right, this takes us to the last suit. I'm kind of sad that it's ending. The Ace of Cups is so pretty. I like that a lot. Let's see, Two of Cups. This is another one that I've seen already. Three. Oh, I like how different they all are. That's nice. Let's see, 4. Oh, I like that. It's almost like Mama Cup and 5 little baby cups with their tiny little seedlings. 7. I like that. Oh yeah, this is another one I've seen before. Still love it. So beautiful. I'm obsessed. Child of Cups. It's the fish instead of the page with the fish. I love that. And it's in its little cup. Let's see. Explorer. I like that a lot. Like a lot. Let's see. Guardian. Beautiful. And Elder. These are so beautiful. I'm gonna see how they move. I'm not sure how great of a beginner deck this would be because of some of the minors being a little more abstract. I guess it would depend on how like in tune with your intuition you already are, but it's definitely gorgeous. Okay, yeah. Move very easily against one another, as you can see. With that nice matte finish. I really, really, really don't want to riffle shuffle them because they feel relatively thin and I'm worried I'm going to bend them, but I make that sacrifice for you. Yeah, I'm not going to force that. If you can riffle shuffle better than me, they're a little bit stiff. You know, it's a new deck. Take a little bit of breaking it in, but I prefer to overhand because even if you're fantastic ruffle shuffler, like eventually you're gonna get some bendiness to any deck, and I like them to lie nice and flat, and I definitely don't want to damage these, so I am not gonna force it. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some more shuffling off screen as usual, pull a card to represent my relationship with the deck, and then we will take a look at the guidebook that came with it. Before we do that, real quick, I do wanna see how the deck fits into its little bag. Nice, I like that. So there's a little bit of extra wiggle room, which is cool if you're trying to store anything else in there with it. It probably, honestly, is big enough to fit the box inside of it. I'm not sure. So let's find out. Maybe. Not easily. Yeah, not quite big enough to fit the box in the bag. I do love it. I will probably put it in the bag when I'm traveling with it. but I'll mostly store it in the box because there's just a little bit too much extra space in the bag for me. I know I seem to be unique in that preference of having the bag fit like so snugly that nothing else can fit in there and move around. A lot of people like to be able to fit guidebooks and stuff in there, so I know that's a me thing. So not bothered by it. It's still a beautiful bag, but anyway, let me get to shuffling and I'll be back in a little bit. All right, these were crazy easy to shuffle because of the matte finish, which also means they're not going to spread out the way that, you know, glossy cards do, which is fine. Let's see. I've got Child of Cups. Oh, yay. I love it. Okay, so let's take a quick peek at the guidebook. Let's see. So our contents, we have a note from the creators about tarot, bonding with the Spacious Tarot components, major, minor, numbered court, a note on gender, how to read tarot, a Spacious Tarot spread, a note on reversals, and then card meanings. So obviously I'm not going to go into all of that. We'll just look at the Child of Cups. So I'm trying to figure out the numbers are a little it's hard for me to like tell what is supposed to go with what. Okay, I guess 120 is Suit of Cups. They're a little out of alignment there, which is fine. Oh, it looks like there might be a little, oh yeah, I love, oh, that's great. So it looks like these are the majors and then each suit is divvied up like that, which I love, so that I don't have to, like, it's just easier to find the cards that way, which is awesome. Okay, let's see, Child of Cups. So we've got some keywords, optimism and open-heartedness. When you open your heart to unfiltered emotions, you align with your inner Child of Cups. Just as the fish peeks out its head, you may need to be a little vulnerable. Be optimistic and know that it is okay to let your emotions come forward freely. Let your softness be your superpower. Fish are associated with the unconscious realms of dreams and intuition. The Child of Cups invites you to immerse yourself in this energy. How can you remove barriers to your intuitive awareness? Look for the messages arising from your depths. Great, I love this as a first card pull from this deck for me. It definitely spoke to like a very, like the deck spoke to a very kind of primal part of me when I first saw it on Instagram and backed it on Kickstarter, so I'm unsurprised that it's gonna be a very, very intuitive relationship that I have with it. I'm in love. I don't know if you noticed. This deck is amazing. I so love just a certain quality that having no figures at all, no human figures, but kind of putting you into the scene yourself, that allows you to like completely 100% identify with every single card in a different way, that I really like a lot. I do feel like a lot of these just kind of drop you right into the scene, so super cool. I super love it. I really like the renaming of the suits that they have there. Yeah, that's about it. Again, it is the Spacious Tarot. They are at the Spacious Tarot on Instagram. The creators, which I just realized I never mentioned because I'm terrible, I'm gonna butcher their names, but Carrie Mallon and Annie Roicht. Hold that up so you can see it. But yeah, they're at the Spacious Tarot on Instagram, and the deck, some Kickstarter decks, like that's it, but they are doing pre-orders, so if you missed it, you can definitely still grab it, and I mean, how could you not? Like, it's beautiful. I'm so excited. I am 100% using this as a focal point of the year ahead spread that I'm doing for Yule this year, which I will share with you guys later. So that's all for now. I love you so much. This is the season of Kickstarters. I should be getting a lot more as the next kind of month or two goes by. So I will be sure to keep sharing those with you as they come in. Yeah, that's it. Love you guys. Mean it. I will see you next time.